Good morning, y'all. I woke up today with an appetite, which is wild because I haven't really eaten anything in the past probably 48 hours. Yeah, there's not a doubt in my mind that I have C. diff again. There's not a doubt in my mind at all. Starting on probably Thursday or Friday, it's probably Friday, my stomach just started killing me. I have basically been just throwing up nonstop and living on the toilet, and the stuff coming out of me is not cute. And bless Cameron's heart, because I've been basically stinking him out of our home. And I mean, it's been really bad. It's been rough in the Seay household recently. But I haven't eaten really in the past 48 hours except for like little snacks here and there. But today I woke up and was like, you know what? I could really go for some Bojangles right now. So now, before my actual hunger passes, which I'm afraid it might, I'm on my way to get some chicken biscuits. Actually, I think today I may actually go with their steak biscuits, which is like a country fried steak on a biscuit, clearly, which grade A, would recommend. But I also really want Starbucks, but my two options are either to drive 15 minutes, well, actually from where the Bojangles is, it'd be more like 20 minutes, to our nearest drive-through Starbucks. And I'm still in my pajamas, so I don't really feel like going in, which we have our nearest Starbucks is just in a Kroger, shopping center. Well, not shopping center, inside the actual Kroger grocery store. So I either can go in my pajamas, or I could drive 20 minutes to the actual standalone Starbucks. But honestly, I don't think I'll probably get any right now. I have to go to Emory later and drop off a stool sample for them to, they've already started me on antibiotics for it, but they want to make sure that it is C. diff and it's not something else I need to be treated for. So I have to go do that later. But I'm just really glad that I'm actually hungry for once and can actually hopefully eat something and keep something down, because I have not been able to in the past couple of days. But today when I woke up, I did not feel good, but I definitely have been feeling a lot better than I have the past 5 days, because I've been miserable, just laying on the couch between throwing up and running back and forth to the bathroom. It's not been a fun past 5 days, but hopefully we're on the upswing now. My nebulizer just stopped working randomly. I don't know what's going on with it. This is the Philips Sonicare Go, the one that I always talk about how much I freaking love, but for some reason it just stopped working. You can see the lights on, but nothing's coming out. See that? There's medicine in there, and it was just working because I was doing my hypertonic saline, and I started coughing pretty bad, so I paused it. I turned it off to pause it, and now when I turn it back on, it's not, it's just not going. I don't know what to do. Just cleaned it out. I took out the medication and ran the nebulizer head under some water and filled it up with some water. And you can see a little bit of mist is coming out, but not enough. So I'm wondering if it is clogged, but I don't know why it'd be clogged for, because I just cleaned it this morning. Okay, how often can y'all say that you've chauffeured your poop an hour into town, just, outside of your body, just sitting in a cup in your front seat? How, it just feels very gross and icky and just not cute. But thank God I can't smell anything, because it's completely enclosed in the container. But perks of most likely having C. diff is I get to bring a stool sample all the way to Atlanta to my hospital for them to check it. I really feel bad for the scientist or chemist or biologist, whoever it is that does the checking the crap. I really feel bad for them. My prayers, condolences. I know what comes out of me. It ain't cute. Thursday, I have been throwing up every single day. I've been in like the most excruciating pain in my stomach, like cramping wise, to the point where like I'm in tears, and just been like living on the toilet, basically not being able to eat anything. I've been miserable, to the point where we went out on a date on Friday night, me and Cameron, and we went out to dinner and we bought our movie tickets, but I got so sick from eating my dinner where we didn't end up making it to the movie. So we wasted over $30 because movie tickets are ridiculously expensive. And we planned on going on Saturday, but again, I was so sick all Saturday where I just could not think to go sit in a movie. And then Sunday I tried to leave the house, but I was miserable. So this is actually like, I have not seen anybody really. I really left the house in over a week, to be honest, which has made me extremely depressed. Where, I mean, I'm lonely. I'm really freaking lonely. Well, I guess I left the house yesterday for several hours because I had to come get the supplies for the stool sample at Emory. So that was an hour drive down, an hour drive back. But it was so crowded at the lab where it took me over an hour just to get the supplies. I wasn't even getting blood drawn or anything. Just to get the supplies, it took me over an hour, which is ridiculous. But tonight I have plans with my friends to go to dinner for Taco Tuesday. I think a couple of them may not be able to make it. One of them's busy doing something with her fiance, and the other one is just not feeling great and exhausted from work. So it may just be me and one other person, or it might be me and two of my girlfriends, but I don't know. I'm just really excited to actually get out of the house and see someone and be like a human. Because, I mean, I love Cameron to death, but geez, like, he works all the time. So I'm home alone by myself most of the time, every day. And then on Saturday, he was gone most of the day too because he was playing in a tennis tournament. I was going to go with him, but I was so sick where just the idea of going and sitting out there was ridiculous. I was miserable. Where my parents tried to get me to go to a movie with them, and I just felt so bad where I couldn't go. But I'm really excited to go out and be human tonight and actually see people, because I don't think people who work normal jobs or go to school, something like that, you may not be doing something you enjoy while you're out every day, and it may seem great just to stay home all day every day, but if you're staying home alone all day every day, it's extremely lonely. It gets extremely boring very quickly. But sometimes you get comfortable in being alone to the point where you isolate yourself even more. I'm really bad at doing this, where I'll completely withdraw myself from my friends and my family once I've gotten into a habit of just staying home. But that only makes me feel worse. So it's like I don't know what it is, but I mean, it's just something that I do. I need to work on, and that's why my first instinct whenever we are coming up with plans for dinner tonight was to say no, was to assume that I was going to be sick, because I have been sick for the past week, and just kind of just bail out. But I know for like my mental stability, that I need to socialize, because I've not been doing that at all recently. I've gotten way too comfortable at staying home alone, all alone, for 10 hours a day, and then being with Cameron for a couple hours at night, and then him go to sleep and me go to bed after him. So essentially, like, I'm alone all day. And I've gotten comfortable with that. But I don't need to be comfortable with that because it's not comfortable in a way where I'm really content. It's more of like I'm extremely depressed doing this, but I've gotten so used to the loneliness and the depression where it makes you kind of anxious and nervous to jump back into real life. But I'm trying to just pull the trigger and go out, even though like I'm anxious as hell, because I'm not. It's nothing to do with my friends. They're great, but I've just not used to being around people, and my life looks very different from all theirs, understandably, considering they're 3 healthy 24, almost 25-year-old girls working full-time jobs and things like that. Meanwhile, I'm home alone every day, sick, to where, like, a sickness that they've never experienced, and even though they see me with it, they will never fully understand. I think it takes someone living with you full-time to fully understand, because even my husband will be the first one to say, when we were dating and we were engaged, he saw a lot. And to be fair, I was a lot healthier whenever we first got together. But even whenever we never fully lived together before we were married. I lived with him for probably a few weeks at one point during our engagement, but I ended up going back to my parents' house before the wedding and just finishing out my last little bit of being like, able to stay at home with my parents and enjoy my time with my family. But so he never saw all of it. We stayed together every weekend from the time we started dating until we got married. Every weekend it was us together. However, like, you still don't see most of it. So I never expect them to understand. But it makes it hard. It makes it hard because I feel like I don't have much to talk about with them, with keeping them updated in my life, other than like, depressing health stuff. Like, oh yeah, I feel like crap this week. Oh no, last week, no, I didn't do anything because I was laying on the couch sick all weekend. Or I was on pain meds for 3 days last week. Like, that's not something that anyone really enjoys talking about, even as someone who's going through it. Like, it's not a happy topic, but that's all I feel like I kind of have at this point to talk about. So it's just kind of, I don't know. It's very isolating. Well, that was awesome. It got done so freaking quick. I think I spent more time trying to find a spot to park than I did actually like going to the lab and dropping everything off, unlike yesterday where I was in there for an hour and a half just getting the supplies. So now I think I'm gonna just reward myself with going and getting more food to eat since I am freaking hungry. Did the impossible, what I believe could never be done, and I got out of the Emory parking deck without having to pay anything. Nothing. If you get out within the first 30 minutes that you get there, you don't have to pay. And then it jumps up to $4 and then increases in like 30-minute increments. But I managed to get in and out within 30 minutes. Oh my Lord. I didn't think that was even possible. I feel so freaking sick right now. It's like just randomly all of my like pain and nausea basically is all just came back, and it is knocking me out. It is kicking my butt for sure. I was taking a shower and all of a sudden it just like hit me like a truck hitting me, And now I'm like, I can't even deal. I've been just like sitting on the floor with like my back pressed against the wall and pillows on my stomach, trying to get the pain and nausea just under control a little bit. But I feel so bad. Unfortunately, my friends, all three of them, ended up having to kind of cancel dinner plans tonight. Everyone just being kind of too busy to be able to get together, which I was kind of really bummed on at first. But now that I'm feeling like this, it's like, okay, thank God, because I would not be able to basically drive 45 minutes or so to meet them for dinner. I could not do it right now. Not at all. But it's just really annoying how I've been feeling pretty decently okay at my stomach all day. And now it's just like, no, had it too easy. But since I'm not going out tonight, I guess I'm just going to try and keep my stomach from killing me, essentially. Even though it feels like it's going to. It really feels like it's going to kill me. But I'll just try my hair, since I decided to take a shower today, just since I had nothing else to do and it's been a while. But I'll see y'all soon. Until then, follow me. All my links are going to be in the description below. Pray for me that I get through this horrible c-diff spell. And it's just very, 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 very annoying. But it is what it is. If you can follow me below, hit subscribe so you can keep updated whenever I post new videos. And until next time, good night, y'all.